Here's another short story about yet another formerly chubby gal who ends up cheating on her good boyfriend here with her personal trainer. She lost a bunch of weight. She enjoyed working with the personal trainer. She found him charming. And next thing you know, they're hooking up. But it doesn't end well for either her or him. Titled, I met her at the gym. We used to train together, and she cheated on me with our coach. And a shout to AM for sending this story. He says here, so I met this gal when she was kind of chubby. And I was thin, so we both had our insecurities. That brought us together and became a couple. Month after month, we were improving. She was losing weight and forming a very sexy figure, although I did love her for how she was. But she wanted to lose weight, so I supported her. And I was gaining muscle, all thanks to our coach, Eric. And strong man, older than us, and he is a strong man older than us. We are both 19 years old, and he's 31. He was friendly and very professional until that happened. Very professional, huh? Yeah, it's all a sham. So he's 31, and they're a bunch of college kids, 19 years old. And this guy, I guarantee you, she's a long line of gals he's hooked up with. The low-hanging fruit. The former chubby girl who now has lost some weight and is loving the attention. It's easy. Low-hanging fruit for this scumbag personal trainer. And by the way, guys, be very careful if you have a girlfriend or wife that works with a male personal trainer. I'm not saying they're all like this. But I spent 7 years as a personal trainer, 2 years in the gym and 5 years on my own. And no, not once did I ever sleep with, mess around with, proposition any of my female clients or anybody at the gym. Because you know what? I have fucking integrity and I'm not going to screw up my business. But I knew guys that definitely hooked up with members, and I guarantee these members weren't always single. And 6 years of martial arts. The young assistant coaches, guys in their 20s or black belts, they were hooking up with girls there. That happens. Be careful. It's the authority thing. So we started university. Our degrees were different, so our schedules were too. My shift was in the evening, and hers was in the morning. So I started going to the gym in the morning, and she at night. It really wasn't a problem. We still saw each other often. We just didn't train together anymore. Eric was a coach at night. At the time she went then, it was another advantage because her routine required a little more attention. Oh, Eric the trainer is certainly giving her extra special attention, certainly spotting her, yeah. It all started with her taking longer at the gym. We usually saw each other a little after 9 p.m., and when I left the university, and she left the gym, but she started telling me that she didn't leave the gym, which was weird because it was close to 9 p.m., and she would sometimes tell me that she got home at 10 or 11 p.m. Well, isn't that interesting? The gym closes at 9, she's supposed to be out the door, but yet somehow she's not getting home to 10 or 11. Huh. I wonder what's going on. Then she started ignoring me, and she wouldn't answer my messages until the next morning. Oh, must be a coincidence. Anyway, I think it's obvious now. She was cheating on me with the coach. Yeah, and you know what? I guarantee you, while she's thinking she's so special, that guy's banging plenty of other chicks. Well, how do I know? It was really dumb. The gym coach got fired for being caught on camera sneaking into the bathrooms with a girl after closing time, and the girl was banned from the gym. There you go. What a freaking moron. I read it on the gym's Facebook page, although out of respect, they didn't reveal the girl's identity. It all came to my mind. Is it a coincidence that my girlfriend talked to me about changing gyms? I'm sorry, man. That sucks, but yeah, it's over. The worst thing is that she mentioned that Eric got fired and wanted to go to the gym where he started working because he was such a good coach. He says he actually was, but she obviously wanted to keep doing their stuff with him. And she was so casual about it. Like, hello, did you think I wouldn't even think that you were the girl? I know I'm not the smartest guy, but that was the biggest insult to my intelligence I've ever received. Yeah, I noticed how casual she was about, maybe it's a good time to go to a different gym, and, I mean, come on here. But she didn't care. And this is what happens to a lot of former chubby girls or fat girls. They lose the weight, they look good, and for the first time they're really getting attention, and they lose their minds. And the good boyfriends or husbands they had just whoosh out the door, and they go for the Chatter Tyrone that's paying attention to them. And once Chatter Tyrone's done with them, boom, guaranteed this girl will be back. Anyway, obviously we broke up. This was about 3 months ago. It still hurts, but the more I think about it, the dumber it sounds. She didn't even try to hide it. She didn't try to hide it because she didn't care. That's why. Well, I'm sorry it happened, man. And this happened to many guys in your situation, but at least you're done with her. But I guarantee you this. In time, she'll be back. Because if she spent her whole life overweight, I'm guessing, it's going to be very easy to go back to her old ways that got her overweight in the first place. You know? And I guarantee you when that happens, she'll be reaching out to you. Or even if she doesn't lose the weight, she'll probably reach out to you because she's sad, she's so sorry. Don't take her back. She's a cheater, she's a liar. Don't fall for it. And I might add, she'll probably blame him. Oh, he seduced me or said the right words. I was vulnerable. Bullshit. Don't fall for it. Oh, he also says here, I simply showed her that I had connected the dots that I had been noticing for the past few weeks. She tried to make me look crazy by saying that it could have been any girl, and she was just leaving the gym because she was out with her friends, just excuses. So that makes it worse. She just lied to your face about it. I was never aggressive, maybe because I had already been mentally preparing for such a situation since the sign started, but despite that, she was feeling more and more nervous and intimidated and accepting it with further ado. Obviously, I didn't want to know more about that and everything they did. I just dropped her off at her house, and that was it. Good, man. There you go. Pull up. I wouldn't even taken her in the car, but anyhow, get your fat ass out of here. Go have some fucking KFC. We're done. But she'll be back, I guarantee it. Now, a few comments here. One guy says he's a predator. He probably has that job for that reason only. She's not his first victim, and he's not looking to be together with her. Victim. Okay, he's 31. He's preying on a 19-year-old. Yeah, that's twisted. Yeah, she's a legal adult and she's in college, but still. But she knew what she was doing. Let's make no mistake. She knew what she was doing here. She's just something he can get off with until he finds his next girl. She's stupid for falling for it. But I can see how she would crave the attention as she went from being average to hotter by working out. She probably likes the attention she gets now. You're darn right she likes the attention. In fact, probably the next thing she'll probably do is probably start OnlyFans. She'll probably start putting pictures on Instagram and getting likes. The next thing you know, she'll have more revealing pictures, and she'll get more likes and comments and DMs. And the next thing you know, she's doing OnlyFans. Another one. This guy says, you did the right thing by breaking up with her. She was trying to keep the affair going and wasn't even sorry she cheated. You stood for yourself. Some guys would have played the pick-me dance, but you know your worth. Good luck. Yeah, good for him. One more. This guy says, hi, it's a really shitty situation, but honestly, don't worry about her. Her coach is a woman hunter, and as soon as he finds another one, he'll drop her like boiled eggs. I assure you, she will crawl back and will apologize to you. Now, not that you should take her back, but they were all coming back once they've been dumped. It's always the same story. It is always the same story. You're still young and you have your best years ahead of you. Just focus on yourself and your studies. You certainly will find someone better than her. Be honest and with your noble values. There you go. Well, he will find other ones, but sadly, a lot of them will be just like her. Welcome to the age of where, all these young people now, they're late teens, early 20s, like all these girls grew up with social media and all these things, and they're also used to being on there and getting attention. It's going to be a giant struggle for a lot of young guys out there, but they got to be able to have the abilities to put their foot down and say, no, this ain't happening. But anyhow, good for him. And again, gentlemen, watch out for those personal trainers. Watch it with your girlfriend, your wives. And if they don't want to hear it, hey, tough crap. Tell them to hit the road.